Week 3 recap. Sorry about not doing a week 2 recap, but last week sucked. And this week's not much better. You can't choose your family. I'll just leave it at that. So we are going to, I'm going to quickly talk about Dipshit of the Week and top points of week 2, then I'll concentrate on week 3. So, week 2, Dipshit of the Week. Really, my computer's going to run really slow right now. That's hot. I'm at the store where I have 2525 instead of the hamsters running my internet at home. Dipshit of the week 2 was a high scoring week. Kenneth Mills got 71 points, and that was the lowest score. And top points of the week on week 2 was Alan, the Funkster, with 126.5. Let's go to this week, because the Dipshit of the Week is much better. Let me kind of show you the kind of week I'm having this week. This is my tablet, where I have a lot of information. And can you see the crack? Can you see the crack? Can you see the crack? At least my phone still works. Dipshit of the Week this week. We had 2 people in the 50s. 2. One would be Nora, and one would be Alan, who was top points of the week last week. How the mighty have fallen. This week, Nora wins Dipshit of the Week. I'm actually calling someone that works in the Ashland town government a dipshit. Anyway, Nora gets Dipshit of the Week, losing to the Ultimate Computer, to Bruce, the actor, or is it Bill? Just kidding. 88.5 to 54. Gotta look at his box score. So, Nora had 1 point from Frank Gore, 0 points from Bernard Pierce, -6 from her D, and 1 point from her kicker. Damn. Well, at least Peyton Manning got you 29.5, because that helped. Bruce won with Nick Foles, 37.5 points. I watched that game. Justin Tucker got 11, and the third highest scorer was Mohamed Sanu for Cincinnati. Rounding out the top points of the week, that would go to my brother-in-law, Tony Perry. He beat my cousin, Chuck, 113.5 to 100.5. Close game, relatively speaking, so Tony wins top points of the week. 26 with Drew Brees, 23 Rashad Jennings, 21 Jeremy Maclin, 14.5 Alan Hearns. Chuckles had 30.5 from Julio Jones, and that's pretty much it. He got 22 points from Cutler, 16 points from Giovanni Bernard, and that was Kevin Benjamin, 17 points. But 1 point, he had 7 points from his 2 other running backs, 1 point from his kicker, 1 point for his tight end, losing 113.5 to 105. I picked up Kirk Cousins. First of all, I just want to explain something. Anybody that had Brandon Marshall in their starting lineup, not this week, but 2 weeks ago, when he scored 3 touchdowns and lost, shouldn't just be playing fantasy football. So I'm resigning, because that's just utter horseshit that I lost with Brandon Marshall. This week, I lost again. I picked up Kirk Cousins. I needed a quarterback. I said, you know what? 41 points! 17 points to Marco Murray. 15 points for my kicker. 12 points for Greg Olsen. And then Kevin had to go get Andrew Luck, which was 45.5 points. So I lost 104.5 to 95. Now, if the referees who suck didn't take away Brandon Marshall's touchdown, then I would have won. But, of course, since I lost Brandon Marshall's touchdown, I got 0 points from Brandon Marshall, and I lost the game. So I'm 0-3. I suck. I'm 0-3. That's all there is to it. I can't, The other Travers brother, Bill, and his Phoenix Thunderbirds whipped up on last week's top points. Alan Funk and his Beer Ballers, 96 to 59.5. And Alan being our second 50-point scorer. Alan had -1 from his D, 1 from his kicker, 16.5 points from Des Bryant, and 14 points from Aaron Rodgers, and then everybody else had 6 or 5. Whereas Bill had Matt Ryan, Ahmad Bradshaw, Antonio Brown, and the kicker got him 10, so he beat up on Allen, dropping Allen at 2-1 and keeping Bill undefeated at 3-0. And then nobody really cares about my nephew and Ken's game, so we're not even going to talk about it. So the only 2 people who haven't won a game are me and my nephew Adam, and Kevin and Bill are undefeated 3-0, and everybody else is 2-1 or 1-2. So we've only had one. Chuck sent me a trade request, but then Uh, my grandmother passed and other stuff, and I didn't pay attention. And he sent the trade request, and it told me how great it was going to be if I did it, and I forgot what it was. So I've only seen one trade. So we need to, you know, I don't see any. I see Bill and Bruce doing the smack talking. We need to get more into the smack talking and see the cracked tablet. Do you see the cracked? Can you guys see that? Come on. Or is it just a blank screen? Can you see cracked tablet? Because my kids, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Can you see the crack? Where's the crack? Crack's right there. Can you see that crack? You see it cracked? It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I am homeschooling the kids this year, and it's been great. They don't have to learn liberal propaganda at school, so it's awesome. So I'm being homeschooling. My mom's doing most of the work. That's pretty much it. We're having a memorial for my grandmother this weekend, and go Bears.